What up, folks? I'm UltraZilla, and this is the UltraZ News Weekend Update. The only toy news, not for views, but for all of yous. Want to wish all the fathers out there happy Father's Day. We got another little batch of toys. I'm probably gonna go through it a little bit quick. I'm gonna be honest. I've been in a weird mood all day, so it's just one of those days where you just don't feel like doing much of anything. But we're gonna get through it. You know, there was one thing I really did want to talk about. We'll see when I get to it how I feel, but since I'm not in a great mood to begin with, and this was something I was kind of not in a great mood about, it'll be interesting how I go about talking about it. So without any further ado, let's get to the news. But let's kick things off with Ultraman Rising. The movie came out on Netflix on Friday. We just watched it today. We figured it was a perfect Father's Day movie, and it was. We might do a longer review of it coming up on the channel. I'm not 100% sure yet, but it's possible. However, we got some interesting news about the figure arts on Friday as well, because Bandai America is releasing a bare bones edition of the SH Figure Arts figure that's coming out in Japan at the end of July and later here. Yes, later here, even though it's coming out earlier here too. Exclusively at Best Buy. You could pre-order it right now, and apparently comes out at the end of next week. So you could get it shipped to store, or you could get it shipped to home. You could pick it up in store, I should say. I did it because why not? Now, this is a bare bones edition. It is cheaper, a lot cheaper. It's $35, so very affordable. But it doesn't come with all the extras. I think it comes with an extra pair of hands, and I think that is it. It doesn't come with Kaiju Emmy like the standard edition does, or the deluxe edition now, right? But it's a figure that you'll be able to get right away, a figure arts that you'll be able to get right away at Best Buy this coming week, apparently. So, let's see how it goes, alright? I'm definitely interested into checking out the figure sooner than later anyway, so, you know, I'm hyped on the movie right now. So, very, very cool. Again, go to Best Buy right now, .com, place in your order, whether you want it shipped to your home, or pick it up, I believe, next Friday. We'll see again if it actually comes out when they say it comes out. YMSF has got a couple of interesting looking robots coming out. Some grand robots. These are pretty cool. I don't know if these are things that they're doing on their own, like their own figures, because I've seen these vinyl figures. They've shown them before, but I wasn't 100% sure what they're from. They're called Grand, so I don't know, maybe they're from Grandizer. I don't know, but they do look cool, and they look like cool classic robots, so I definitely will be following this a little further. Nanmu Studios is continuing their more articulated line of figures, and they got a Carnotaurus coming out, and it is available for pre-order right now at 5K Toys. Haven't seen it anywhere else yet, but 5K Toys has been pushing this, so might be an exclusive there. I'm not 100% sure, but do pre-order from there with confidence. McFarlane had a bunch of announcements this week, but there was only two that I was kind of interested in, and that was Manga Batman. That's right, looking pretty cool. And Sergeant Rock, whose normal edition to me isn't looking cool. It's not a very Joe Cooper face, I gotta say. But the Manga Batman is cool, and there is also a white variant. It's one per case. And there is a green Army Man Soldier variant of Sergeant Rock, and that one looks pretty sweet. NECA continued their Comic-Con exclusive reveals with Super Alf, which looks absolutely fantastic, and then a glow-in-the-dark Nosferatu. This is kind of like their other glow-in-the-dark figures, the Universal figures that they've had come out single-carded, which is cool too. Speaking of exclusives on the Godzilla store, you can get an exclusive Godzilla 55 kind of native color edition, I think they're calling it. So if you're interested in this Super 7 reaction figure, go to the Godzilla US store right now. And I think this is an exclusive as well. The Mondo.com or MondoShop.com Mondo Gecko, continuing the Turtles vinyl figures. This one looks awesome. I gotta say, I like this better than all the Turtles so far. And yet another exclusive ULTRAMAN has a pink Chun-Li, pink outfit Chun-Li coming to the San Diego Comic-Con. We talked about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Egyptian gods and monsters here on the Haul of the Week, but Ichibancho's doing 3 amazing looking ones. Check these 3 out. All of them are absolutely gorgeous and up for pre-order right now. And a pre-order that has me super jazzed is the Getter Robo Armageddon Ryoma Nagari 1/12 scale figure from CCS Toys. They're calling this line the Fig Script. This looks awesome. It's kind of looking like a Mezco type line with soft goods and all that. I pre-ordered this. It's going to be $100, but I am a huge fan of that anime OVA. Love me some Black Getter, as you know, and this is the Black Getter pilot, and I have to have him. I missed out on the Sentinel way back when. This time I'm not missing out. I need this dude in my collection. I've always loved his character design, and yeah, this is one I just need to have in the collection for sure. Super 7 is releasing a variant of their Toxic Avenger. This is like supposedly like movie colors. It looks really nice. I like this color scheme a lot more than the normal one, so kudos. This is a good looking palette. From the series Karas Ota, or Karas, right? It comes Karas Ota from Storm Collectibles. This looks really, really nice. Apparently it's a BBTS exclusive, so if you want it, you could get it there, but real nice looking figure for sure. There is a third-party Diaclone figure coming, Diata, and this looks awesome. I really like this look. It's a classic Diaclone look here, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. So I think there's room for more Diaclone third-party stuff, as long as they keep the costs a little bit cheaper than the standard stuff. It's not a knockoff, it's a third-party thing, so I'm all about it. Even if it was knockoff, whatever. But, like, really, like, let's make this affordable, guys, please. The Lego Bumblebee is official, and it does look really, really nice. Depending if you like the design. There's something about it that's very, very cool. It's got a kind of a G1 look to it, but kind of not. I like it. I really do. I think it's neat and definitely something I'm into. Just hope it's like a lot less than Optimus. Keep it on the $100 if you can, guys, please. And finally, let's talk some standard Transformers, because we had a bunch of reveals, including a leader Soundwave. That's kind of the same Soundwave we've seen. But he does come with cassettes. Hey, so now he's a leader. I know we got a bunch of other Transformers that, you know what, I'm not the biggest fan of. I gotta tell you. We got a lot of repaints in here, some retools, like Galvatron, Armada, and then another one of the Infernac and Slipstream, and another Metal Hawk repaint. Lots of interesting ones. We do have animated Motormaster, but he's on the same Prime body, which I absolutely hate. So I don't know about a lot of these. I gotta tell you, they don't really do it for me. We also have a exclusive 2-pack, another comic exclusive 2-pack of 2 characters from the Marvel UK Transformers comic. I'm not big into them either. But the big news here, which I think is kind of controversial, and this is what I alluded to at the beginning, is G1 Optimus. So in a vacuum, this is an awesome release. Really, I really love it. Can't wait to get it. However, I did spend a whole chunk of change on the Missing Link Optimus, which this design is basically that dumbed down and cheapened up. I don't know if that's a really cool way to go about business. I'm glad more folks are going to be able to get this that couldn't afford it. But guess what? Really? I couldn't afford it either. I would have liked the choice. I'm sure there's plenty of collectors that, you know, that missing link Optimus pulled on their heartstrings and are like, you know what, I have to make room for it. I have to spend the money and get it, even though it's a small figure. And it's definitely not worth the amount it is. But emotionally, it was. And it was really, really cool. And now this one kind of kills the buzz a little bit. And it kind of hurts that one in a way. Because it's just like, now I feel like, why wasn't I given a choice? Because I don't know what that choice would have been given that choice. Which maybe I would have liked to spend a whole bunch less. Like what, 50, 60 bucks less? Yeah, I think that a lot of folks would have taken this option. But we don't have that option. And folks who are saying, oh, well, I couldn't afford that one and I'm glad I have the option now. Great for you. But the door swings both ways. You know, like, it's not cool for the collectors that did spend the money to not have given us that choice either. So, it's unfair. And I think it cheapens the Missing Link Optimus, which is also still on the market, by the way. You could easily buy it. So, I don't get it. You know, like, I think it hurts that one in a lot of ways. I'm really happy I got it, but we'll see when this new one comes out. I mean, it's not out for quite a bit, so there's that, but it's up for pre-order right now, so we are able to talk about it in these terms. It is a figure that is taking away from something that I spent a good chunk of change on, and I don't think that's fair, Hasbro. And there you go, guys. That's the Ultra Z news. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection. Till next time, peace out, peeps.